On the CLIG Review Show, we bring your brand to the world's table and we expose our audience to the best brands, products, and services in the world. I have a guest on the show today, and that is James Idowu. James Idowu is a software engineer and the founder of Kpi Technology. This man has built over 200 apps in the space of 10 years. Hello.
Yeah, thank
Good
you.
to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I like the color of your hair.
Thank you very much.
Okay, James, what did you study in school? Let's start from there.
Political science.
Political science.
Yes.
But today you are a software engineer.
Yes.
How did that happen? Tell us the story.
Well, when I graduated from school, I got different jobs, and I wanted to find my balance. I wanted to know what am I going to be doing? What is my passion?
What is your passion?
Yes.
Okay.
I could not find any passion, and at the time I realized I love computers. Like, I love computers. So I started looking for what can I do that allows me to use computers every
because you
day.
love computers.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is how I find my way into writing programs and writing code and writing softwares.
Okay. So as you started, you just started getting clients. Was that how easy it was? Or you had to prove yourself?
It is difficult.
Okay, tell us.
In my time, it was difficult because, let me say 10 years ago, mobile app, softwares, sophisticated platforms are not available at that time. Or people don't believe a Nigerian can do that.
Okay, so they don't trust Nigerians with those kind of jobs.
Yes.
So it was kind of difficult for you to, buy the trust of people, to
Yes.
trust in you and be like, I can do this thing.
Yes.
So how long did it take you to, imbibe that in the heart of people, to believe in you?
It didn't take me long.
Okay.
I think my third job was what brought the breakthrough.
Okay.
I built a platform I don't want to mention.
It's okay if you don't want to.
Or do I?
No, you can if you want
Okay, it's a TV platform.
Okay.
Where live streaming, not regular video.
Not recorded.
Yeah, not recorded.
Okay.
Live streaming, and it was able to play like some TV station in Nigeria right
Major
now.
TV
Local
station.
stations.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I did that, and the platform was doing well. So the more the platform was growing, a lot of people started asking,
who is this person?
Who did this? Which country did you go and do this from? And the owner said, it was a Nigerian. It was one small boy like that. It was James. And that was how, people call me, okay, this man gave us your contact. He said, you do this. So we want you to do this. So then I don't even apply. I don't beg anymore.
So it was referrals, like people who had seen what you could do. They would just say, this person did this thing to me. Call him.
Exactly.
Okay, so at what point did you ever have to build an app for free just to prove yourself?
Yes.
At any point in time?
Yes.
Okay, so who did you do that for?
It was for a boutique.
Okay.
It was difficult. I remember I wrote letters and I started going from shops to shops, telling them I can do this for them. Then the only client or the only person that gave me audience, I had to work for free.
Okay.
And when I did it, it was good. And I think that was my first free job. That was the only
free job.
Yes.
Wow, man, your journey wasn't that rocky.
Yeah, not very rocky.
Not very rocky.
Yeah.
Because you did only one free job. Because some people do like 65 free jobs before they get one paying job.
Yes.
You understand? Okay, we're going to go straight into how Nigeria as a country supporting, like helping, software engineers. You think that this is a place where software engineers are thriving? Is this something that people believe in?
I would say Nigeria will be the second or the third in the world right now, because we are really thriving within the short time comparing to when I started.
Okay.
And it looks like it was only me. Like
at the time?
Yes, like for many years it was like it was only me, but this time, a lot of people are doing the same thing I do. In fact, many of them now work in collaboration with me.
With you. Wow.
Right now. So I believe Nigeria is a very good country, space, like very good space for my kind of my
For
industry
yeah.
technology to grow. Yes, it is.
Okay, so how long have you been doing this for? How many years now? I remember.
I've been doing this professionally for 10 years.
10 good years.
Yes, but before 10 years, I took 2 years to learn.
Okay.
Then professionally, I started 10 years ago.
Okay, so I want to go to what you just said. You said you took 2 years to learn.
Yes.
Because you had studied political science initially from school. So it wasn't like you were trained to use computer or anything. You could use it probably on the surface, but you couldn't build any app.
I could not.
But you went for training.
Yes.
Why did you think you had to go for training?
Because when I started, I wanted to make it a career.
Okay. You made up your mind that this thing is what I want to do.
It's going to be what I'm going to do.
Yes.
Like I was so determined, not just this is what I want to do. I was determined that I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it like when you're looking for the best, when you are like the best clients are going to be
excellent software engineer.
Exactly.
Like the best among others.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that is the mindset I started with. And maybe I'm getting there.
Of course, you're getting there. Of course, you're getting there. The reason why I said that is there are a lot of young people out there who want to do something, they want to be something, but they don't want to pay the price. That's why I went back to what you said, that it took you 2 years. You had to go and learn for 2 years.
I had to learn. Yeah.
So you paid to learn.
Well, like I said earlier, in my time then, it was difficult. It was like I was the only one. There was no school.
There was no school
for technology that I know of that is affordable for me. So I did self-learning.
Okay, so 12 years ago, there was no school at the time that you knew of
that I know
that was doing what you wanted to do. So you decided to self-learn.
Yes.
So how did you self-learn?
Well, we have YouTube.
Okay.
And, we used to have some guys in Europe that do free courses online on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I take a lot of those courses. In fact, that time you would think YouTube was my music player because I would be eating like this and I'll be hearing tutorial. Yeah, and I will not be watching. So every day I watch YouTube, I look for things. Then I try them. So when I try this, I do it and I feel like, wow, I can do this. I try another YouTube tutorial. So basically YouTube is my teacher, was my teacher.
Okay, so YouTube was teaching you.
Exactly.
You should be saying thank you to YouTube.
A lot. Every day I wake up, I thank Google and YouTube.
Okay, all right. That is amazing. So tell us the major challenges that you have faced, so far in this technology business.
Well, the major challenge I have faced personally is trying to solve complex client request.
Okay.
Because client technology, it's limitless. This person comes with an idea and he says, I want to do this. It has not been done before, but that is why I want to do it.
Yeah.
That means it has not been done before by me, by
any
nobody else.
Then
engineer. It is always a challenge
to you
because I have to go all out to understand how to do it and what does it take to do it. And sometimes it may take it may be time consuming. So that is the major challenge I've encountered in the journey as a software developer.
Wow, that is the major challenge. There's money, there's electricity.
Well, I will say maybe because I have passion for the job at the time.
So you don't see those things as challenges per se?
No. Funny enough, the lucky thing for me, when I started getting clients coming to me themselves without me going to them, sometimes I ask a client, how much are you going to pay me? And the client mentioned figure that is more than what I had in mind.
Oh, so you just keep quietly?
Then I'll be like, okay, that's okay, that's fine.
That's fine. I'll manage it.
Yes. And because the client felt if I were to go to America or go to China,
they know the value of what you're going to give to them. That's why they're responding with that kind of amount.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I would say that is how the experience has been.
Okay, so let's talk about Kpi Technology. Kpi sounds very international. I like the name. How did it come out? Did you see one woman selling meat pie and the name came about? Or tell us what inspired you to Kpi. When I heard the name, I said, what kind of sweet name is this one? So what inspired you to come up with that name, Kpi?
Okay. You know, as a technology engineer, we believe in being simple,
Okay.
like big problem but simple approach. And when I wanted to give myself a name and I wanted to start a company, I was asking myself, I need something simple. You know, you hear some brand name in technology, they are very simple. You know, when you hear them once, you don't
It
need to hear them
sticks.
again.
Yes. Very
So I
catchy
asked
names.
myself for like 3 days, I was just asking, what will I? Then the name came, 4 letter words. And I'm like, I like it. It came as an inspiration. Then I went online, check who is bearing this.
First of
Unfortunately,
all,
nobody.
body.
Till now, nobody.
Till now.
Nobody. Like
You're the only Kpi.
you don't see, even if you go on social media, you don't really see, except if you see this Kpi, this,
Okay.
maybe
Additional letters.
exactly, you know. So I believe maybe that is how the heavens want it to
Want
be.
it to be. Okay, okay. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll still be talking to James Idowu. Don't go away. Life is not always perfect. Like a road, it has many bends, ups and downs, but therein lies its beauty. The BRR show is the business, relationship, and real life issue show. We will be giving entrepreneurs and business owners the opportunity to learn more about business and be good in their businesses. And of course, we'll be giving tips on relationships and how to manage real life issues on the show. Join us every week on TLIG Africa TV as we bring you amazing episodes. For adverts and sponsorship, please call the numbers on your screen. Thank you.
In this world of ours, when we tell the right stories, people are inspired, encouraged, and motivated. I am your host for the TOD Show. My name is Abayomi Odunola. TOD Show will showcase successful businesses and personalities from various sectors and how they've contributed to the Nigerian economy. Join me every week to listen to successful entrepreneurs and thought leaders on the TOD Show. Don't miss it. For advert and sponsorship, call the number on your screen.
When you're looking for a show that is exciting, inspiring, and uncensored, stop right here. This is where you meet your favorite celebrities in an uncensored manner. My name is Kpi Technology, and I'm the host of Celebrity Uncensored on TLIG Africa TV. Join me every week for fresh episodes of Celebrity Uncensored on TLIG Africa TV. Don't miss it.
Welcome from that short break. You're still on the TLIG Review Show, and my name is still, of course, JK. I still have James Idowu in the building. This man is a powerful software engineer and, of course, the proud founder of Kpi Technology. So we'll talk about Kpi straight up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is Kpi lucrative? Are you making good money from this business?
Well, that is relative.
Yeah, relative. Yes.
But I would say we are doing well. We are
Yes.
not doing bad.
Okay. You're doing well. You're not doing bad.
Exactly.
You see, big men, they don't like to talk too much. You don't want to give us details.
Exactly.
Okay, so but then I want to know if somebody wants to build an app, how affordable are your services?
Okay, my services, they are my craft. You know, I do not have to go to one shop to buy the markets before I resell.
Mm-hmm.
It is my craft. So I can do it for any price as long as I want to do it.
Okay.
You know, so to answer that question, my services are affordable and I can work with any client's budget.
You can work with a client's budget.
Exactly.
Okay, but you know what you just said now is wide.
Exactly.
What if I have 500 naira and I want to build an app?
Like when we, in our previous conversation, I said I've worked for free before.
Okay, tell us about it.
You know, that was my first job.
Okay, no, that was your first job.
Exactly.
But is there someone you I think when we were talking, behind camera, You talked about a student of yours. Can
Yes.
you tell us about the situation?
Okay. Some years back, I used to have one of my students. He was like learning this job from me, like passionately learning. And along the line, he stopped.
Okay. Why did he
And
stop?
no, passion, and sometimes something is you want to do this or you may not want to do it.
Yes, true.
So he decided to go into something really weird.
Okay.
Different
from software.
different, entirely different. He started making shoes
Oh,
by
okay.
himself, and that is what he went into. And when he's in the business, he told me that I should build a platform for him.
Okay.
That
So
he
build an
wants
app for him.
exactly
Okay.
that he wants his business to be, he wants to give some level of standard
To his business.
and I built it, and I was happy to see that he was doing well. And how do I know he was doing well? He never told me how much he was making.
I was gonna ask. Maybe he's accounts officer.
Nobody would want to say
Tell
that.
you how much you're making.
So I went to a very big event. Like the celebrants came from Europe to celebrate in Nigeria. It was a very big event. And I saw the celebrant wearing his brand,
Okay.
wearing that.
His shoes.
Yes. And I saw the celebrant using the package, the way he packaged the shoe.
There
the
was a
package.
unique way that when you
Yes,
see
he
that
has a
particular,
brand,
package, you just know that
with his brand on
logo.
it, very attractive, very, very modern.
Okay.
And I saw them using that bag. Then I went online to the celebrant. I went to follow the person on Instagram, and I saw that the celebrant is following my student on Instagram.
And the celebrant is a big name. He's a big
He's
person.
he was my client as well.
Oh, okay.
You
How did that make you feel in that moment?
I
Being that
was-
you did something for someone and it has changed their life entirely.
I feel fulfilled. I feel happy that, my job can help another person's job,
Okay.
even if we are not in the same line of business. So I'm
You
very
feel like
proud.
a proud father.
Exactly. A proud father. And it takes me like he's my son.
Okay.
I like every day.
And I'm sure till now you guys are on good terms.
Very good terms. We still spoke 2 days ago.
Did you get extra money for building that?
No.
Okay.
I didn't, I would say he only paid for what is needed on the job.
Okay.
He didn't pay me for my service, but I didn't even expect him to pay me for my
Because at the
service.
time he couldn't afford.
He could not.
And he told you and you were like, I'll do this thing for
I
you.
knew, yes.
And his life has changed.
Yes.
So God bless you.
Thank you. And you too.
Okay, so does Kpi Technology teach? Do you train people?
Yes,
How often do you do that?
every day.
Every day.
Yes.
Okay, so do you have like an academy or you just have a package for maybe 3 months, 6 months?
Okay.
Tell us about it.
In the company right now, we have about 40 interns.
40 interns.
Yes.
That is nice.
From different countries.
From across the world.
Yes. And they come, they work with my team. Like I have some team of expert developers that either were trained by me or they were trained somewhere else.
But they work with you.
Yes. Then I welcome interns. Whether you have zero experience, anything
Or you want to
do.
brush up your skills, or
You
want to
learn
upgrade
on
your
the job.
skills, you learn on the job.
On the job, you learn with real life projects we work on. So that way you grow faster.
Okay.
So we train.
You
But-
train.
Yes.
Okay, for free, or you have a foundation, or you charge for training. We need to know if it's free so I can send some people down.
At the moment, we do not charge.
Oh, really?
Yes,
I was actually joking. So at the moment you don't charge,
we do not charge.
how long does your training take?
It depends on the strength of the individual.
Okay.
You can become a software engineer in 2 months. Yes. And you can become a software engineer in 2 years, depending on how you immerse yourself
In them.
in it. Yes.
Okay, that's the person who wants to learn. It depends on how determined that person is
Yes.
and focus on the
Yes.
training.
Yes.
That determines how you assimilate.
Exactly.
What you want to do.
Exactly. Then, like our interns now, they get the opportunity to learn with practical projects.
Okay.
So
Because
when
you get jobs
A lot
back
of
to back,
jobs.
so they can just sit down and watch you do the
a
thing.
lot of jobs. 5 of my interns are currently doing real life project right now
Okay.
that the clients at the end of the day would not know that this job
They are
was
the
done
ones
by
that
an
did it.
intern.
Okay. But if they had gone on their own, they probably wouldn't trust them.
No, there is one thing to learn, there is another thing to practice.
Okay.
So when you learn, however you learn, who is going to give you their platform to practice with? Nobody is going to risk
nobody
their
wants
business
to,
that
yes.
I have this platform, a mobile app, because you're an intern, come and jump on it
No, it
and
doesn't work
destroy
that way.
it.
Even me making my hair, if I get to the salon and I don't see the person, the stylist that usually makes my hair, says,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
girl is a new. I'll say, no way, you cannot practice my hair.
Exactly.
So I can imagine the responses. But sometimes these guys can do a lot.
Yes, they do a lot because practically I tell them what to do.
Okay.
So I tell them, yes, this is what you are going to do today. This is how you are going to do it. Do it and let me see. So when they do it, if I like it, then it becomes, we deploy it to production mode. Then it's good to go. If I don't like it, I tell the intern, oh, you did well, but you need to improve. Do this more, do that more. And that is how they grow.
Okay. So are your trainings on site or online?
Because we are in tech,
Okay.
it has to be online.
Okay. Because you're in tech.
Yes.
It's mandatory to be online.
You have to be online. You can't survive. You have to have that culture of being online.
Okay.
Because you can't survive
Because of
in
the
the
nature
career.
of the job.
Yes. You can't survive without being online. Why do I say that? Technology is maybe the fastest growing thing in the world. So when you learn today and you graduate today, don't feel like what you know today is what is going to be obtainable tomorrow.
Okay.
So you might be in the real world and you see that the trend has changed.
That's changed, true.
So you need to be able to grow by yourself.
Absolutely. What are the things that you wish that you knew when you were younger and you started learning, technology? That you know now that you wish that you knew at the time? That you can tell a young person that is just coming into tech that these are the things that you should know. What are those things?
I wished I knew the business side of my job at the earlier stage. Because it took me like 5 years after I started to now know that I need to turn my craft into business.
Into real business. Yes.
So I wished I have started
Someone had told you earlier.
Exactly. Maybe by now I will have been maybe bigger than what I am
doing right now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So would you say that the young people in Nigeria, the youths, are, gravitating towards tech?
Yes, a lot. We are really, Nigerians are really more inclined into, moving towards technology, either having a technology platform, investing in technology platform, or learning technology itself.
Okay, do you think the government is doing enough when it comes to technology in Nigeria?
I would not say the government is not doing enough, but I feel they can do better. Way better than what they are doing right now.
Okay, so I want you to, before we come to the end of the interview, I'd like you to look into your own camera. Tell us what it takes to, to use your service, what it takes, where to find you, your social media platforms. Just sell yourself to us on the show.
Okay. My name is James Idowu. I'm a software developer. I'm the founder of Kpi Technology. I'm very good at what I do, and if you need to reach me, you want to build any kind of software, whatever standard it is, whatever standard I can do it. Well, I'm on Instagram. We are on Instagram. Kpi is on Instagram at Kpi_tech.
Okay.
We are on Facebook at Kpi. The phone number is
yes, you can
0811 999 7040. Can I take that again?
Yes, you can
0811 999 7040.
Okay, so I want you to do one more thing. Look into the camera and give any young person out there that is willing to go into tech one advice that you think will help them.
If you are aspiring to become a tech engineer, I would encourage you to go forward, but have it in mind that you have to be hardworking. Technology do not sleep, so you should not.
Technology doesn't sleep.
So you should not
sleep.
What I mean is you have to be hardworking.
Okay.
You have to be dedicated. You have to put your mind on problem solving. problem solving, because that is what technology does. Every technology that you have seen out there, they solve problem. You, as the power behind the wheel, you have to be able to solve problem. You have to break down clients' problem and give them solution in a simple tap. Simple tap.
All right, guys, we've come to the end of today's TLIG review show. Like you know, this is the best show to bring your brand because we put your brand on the wall table. I'm still your girl, JK, on Instagram at JK_OAP. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.